It's funny how black folks really have a crab in the barrel mentality. You know, you got to pull one down in order for you to make it. That's how you think you're going to make it. You got to pull one down. We got that idea so bad in our community. It's not even funny. That you can see somebody trying to make improvements, somebody trying to make steps forward progress, bring about new thoughts, new conversations, something to spark the minds. And you still got people, you know, trying to bring you down. And the hate be so real. The jealousy be so real. That's all it is. It's hate and jealousy. It's projection. That's all it is. It ain't serious. Because anybody who wants to help or offer a helping hand or wants you to improve, they're going to come leading with that. Again, folk going to come leading with that. They're going to say, hey, I see what you're doing. I dig what you're doing. I like what you're doing. Woo, woo. But if you can tighten this up, dude, you'll be winning. You know, those are things that we can appreciate. Even when somebody say, hey, I don't really agree with your message, but I see what you got going on. I see where you're going. And if you do this, I think it might help you. All that's cool. All that's appreciative. All that is game. And that's good. But for some reason, you still gonna have them haters. For some reason, you're gonna still have them jealous individuals. Those unhappy people who gonna want to try to bring you down. And like I said, it's because they're not happy with themselves. That's all it is. They're not happy with themselves. They don't love themselves. So if you don't love yourself, how can you love somebody else? If you don't care about yourself, how can you care about somebody else? If you don't bring yourself up, if you don't have pep talks with yourself, how can you encourage somebody else? If you always bring yourself down, that's why they're gonna bring you down. If they hate themselves, that's why they hate you. And this holds us back so much. Especially with emotional individuals. Because they can't think logically. Because logically you would say, okay, if you disagree with somebody, you're gonna tell them why they disagree. Not even if you want them to do better, but you know that's a part of your thought is that you disagree, and this is why I disagree. But a lot of emotional people, a lot of haters, a lot of jealous individuals, a lot of people who mad to see you where you are at. I should say, well, people are mad to see you where you at. And you might not be having it all. You might be on your way to having it. You might be en route to having it. Yet these people still hate. So don't think that you got to be in your ideal situation for people to start hating on you. Hell no. People gonna hate on you when they just see the energy radiating off you. When they see you doing better, when they see you taking them steps moving forward. It's all a part of the game. It is what it is. It hurt, but it is what it is. Like I said, how you tell these people is because when they say, "Oh, you, this is wrong," they don't tell you how you wrong. When they say this is invalid, they don't tell you how it's invalid. That's how you know it's coming from an emotional space, and they gotta say something. A hater gotta prove himself. A jealous person, they got to let you know. They got to. That's one thing I have known. I'm 31, so in my 31 years of life, and I had so many haters on me, and I had so many jealous individuals I've been dealt with. And one thing that I do know about a hater and a jealous individual is that they have to let you know. They have to. Ain't no way they can live with it. A hater can't live with them not knowing that you hate them. A jealous individual cannot live with you not knowing that you're jealous of them. They can't do it. It's impossible. They have to let you know. They have to. And that's how they let you know. It's about offering criticism with no solution. Again, criticism with no solution. Jealous based, envy based, hater based observations with no additional information for improvement. The ones who bring you down without offering a ladder. These are the people I'm talking about. You gotta stay away from them. If you got them in your circle, you find them as friends, family members, you gotta stay away from them. These crabs in the bucket, these haters, these hating crabs gonna try to bring you down. If you banging, no disrespect. Again, if you banging, you part of that life, no disrespect. But the hate be so real. I said, don't think that you gotta have it your way, or you in your prime for folk to hate you. No, folk gonna see when you taking steps forward, folk gonna start hating, because they ain't got it in them. They ain't got that confidence in them to start. They ain't got that confidence in them to try. They ain't got that confidence in them to fail. It take confidence to fail. It take pride to fail. It take confidence to try, and these people ain't got it in them. So you got to understand all this that they pouring on you. It's all projection about how they feel about themselves. That's it. When that hater project upon you, it's just projection about how they feel about themselves. It ain't got shit to do with you. Well, it kind of has something to do with you, because you that mirror to them. You are that mirror. Like I said before, you don't got to go out and seek who hating on you or who jealous of you. You ain't got to do all that. Trust me, a hater gonna let you know. They want you to know. A jealous individual gonna let you know. They can't hide it. They can't hold it. They can't contain it. They can't contain it. It's like a little kid who's excited and they just got to be happy. They got to jump around it. It's like them. They got to. They got to act on it. That tells you how screwed up they are in the mind. That they just can't let shit be. That they can't go do the shadow work and say, hey, why am I angry at this person who ain't did nothing to me? Why am I angry at this person who everybody like? Why am I angry at this person who trying to make steps forward? Why do I not like this person? Why do I hate this person? Why am I jealous of this person? And when they do the shadow work, they're going to see it ain't got shit to do with them. It's all on you. It's all on the individual. It's all on that actual hater. It's all on that jealous motherfucker. It's all on them. It ain't got shit to do with you. You just might have sparked it. It ain't got shit to do with you. Because the moment you leave, somebody else who's doing just like you, a little bit worse or a little bit better or just as equal, they're going to hate on them too. Somebody who's just as handsome, just as pretty, just as tall, just as fast, they're going to hate on them too. That's why I said don't take it personal, because it ain't personal. These folks don't know you personally. They don't know who you are as a person. They don't know your kind-hearted nature. They don't know who you are for them to really hate, for you to take it personally. They don't know who you are. Even if they're family, they don't know who you are for real. They might think or they might have an idea of who you are, but they don't know who you are. Because if they did, they wouldn't treat you like that. If they did, they would know that you're a blessing. And you don't treat blessings like that. They would know these things. They would know these things. So remember, these haters, these jealous individuals, these people with these crab in the bucket mentality, you gotta stay away from them. And all it means is that you're doing something. That's it. You're doing something. Just use that as confirmation. Don't take it personal. Just use it as confirmation that you're moving to the right direction. Because like I said, for some reason, the black community, we love bringing others down without uplifting, without offering a thought or a helping hand of how they can improve. We got that emotional hate, that emotional jealousy, and it screams loud. Don't take it personal. That's why I said a lot of us not going to make it. And that's the truth. A lot of us not going to make it. A lot of us got a lot of hate and jealousy rooted inside of us. And until you come up off of that, you ain't going to be able to build. You ain't going to be able to win. You ain't gonna be able to see clearly. Take that as you will. It's your favorite cousin Rich. Y'all be safe out there, all right? Love and blessings.